Hello folks, and welcome once again to the Movie Mad channel. How you been? It's only been a week since my holiday and I feel like I've never had a holiday in my life. So there you go. And I went out at lunchtime a few times this week and I didn't expect to find anything. It's because the charity shops have been pretty dire for me lately. And I was about to say, I got one pickup while I was on holiday, and it was posted on the Movie Mad Facebook page by Roy, so that's very nice of him. He picked up, he showed the Dune movie for £6 from Cinema Paradiso on eBay, and this traded in for £8, so I thought, I've not got any movies at all this month. Take that and I'll take an extra copy and I'll trade it in. So nice, it came with a nice slipcover, and as always there's a little card inside from Cinema Paradiso and just a plain blue disc. Now I have seen Dune, and let's talk about this one for a minute. It was visually stunning, sound on it stunning as well, and I would have liked to have it in 4K, but for now I'm happy with the Blu-ray at £6. You know what, I might just trade this in. In fact, I might trade that and get 8 and then save and just wait to get the 4K later. I don't know yet, but if it's still £8 trading, that is, because the movie itself, I found slow in places, epic but slow, and I think I'm going to reserve judgment on part 1 until I see part 2. Now, I've seen Harry Potter in the cinema, the very first one, back in 2001, it must have been 2001, and I watched it and I thought, what's this pile of nonsense? But as you watched the other ones and the story grew, all of them came into sequence, and I think hopefully that, I know there's not as many in the Dune, but I think that the second one might lift this one. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But nice slipcover, done that, and then I traded the other one in for £8 because I'm absolutely completely out of vouchers at the moment. I thought, get £8, that'll increase my really only £6 spent, and I'll get something later. Now I went in and there was one there I was eyeing up, and it was at £10, and I waited and I was like, oh, this is going to disappear, and eventually on Wednesday it dropped to £8 and I picked it up, and that is Paths of Glory with Kirk Douglas, Stanley Kubrick, and it's a Eureka Masters of Cinema, so Roy will appreciate that. He said he's already, I think he's got this one. He said it's a great movie, and I always wanted to see this war movie because people said it was a really, really good one. So I picked that up for, I think, a very reasonable £8. And oh, there's not a seat inside, we'll take it out. And it came with a booklet. Nice disc. Let's have a wee look here. So the runtime on this one is 88 minutes. Should have said the runtime for Dune as well, shouldn't I? 155 minutes. That's maybe why it was a bit slow. That's 2 hours 35. 166 original aspect ratio. I've seen that before as well. That I like the booklets where they give the instructions on the. I keep forgetting. I've actually showed you this because I'm sitting. I don't know if you guys can see them this here. There we go. So classic war movie about World War One, and I just watched Spartacus the other week there for the first time, and I quite enjoyed that. And I've always been a fan of Kirk Douglas. And there's a couple. What's the other movies I've seen him in? I think it's Grumpy Old Men, to be fair, that I've seen him in the first. Oh, he's also in Greedy with Michael J. Fox. That's a good movie. Greedy. I've always wanted to get that on Blu-ray as well, but I've never managed to pick it up. So look out for that one. Lesser known Michael J. Fox movie where Kirk Douglas plays a rich uncle. I really enjoy Greedy. That's a good one. So picked that one up. Paths of Glory as well. So I then went into the charity shop and I was actually about to walk out, and the guy was just putting out these two other ones, and I was like, oh, what are they? And I picked them up. Well, there was actually 4 he put out, but there was only 2 that I bought, and I'll just explain why. So this one, it says, "Goodbye first love, if you love me, let me go. Artificial Eye." Now, honestly, I have no interest in this movie whatsoever. Acclaimed filmmaker Mira Hansen Love returns the following critical acclaim, father of my children, in this lovely autobiographical account of what she describes as defining and central part of her adolescence. Not my type of movie, but the reason I picked it up is it was £2.50 and it trades for a £12 voucher, so this one will be going to CEX. France, German, 2011, 106, French with English subtitles, 106 minutes. There you go. So that, I say, I have no interest in that. So that'll be going to CEX. This one, however, the Criterion Collection, a Clue, this trades in for 8, and again I paid £2.50 for it, and I'm like, I've never seen this one, it's a Criterion, but it does have a burst case, which puts me off a little bit. But, you know, it's got the booklet, it's got everything like this, and it's Jane Fonda playing a call girl hooker type of situation who gets involved in a missing persons with Donald Sutherland. So I will watch this. I think I'll watch this. In fact, I might watch this tonight, and then if I decide if I'm going to keep it, I'll keep it. But if not, I'll trade it in. But I'm more than likely going to keep this one, I think. So that was the 4 main pickups. Because I say at the moment, the cost of living crisis is killing me, and I really don't have much funds. So I spent £12, I spent another £5 there. So luckily for me, I went to the 5 for £1, and there's a couple of times there was 5 for £1 that I wanted. And we'll start off with I would say, the lesser selection of 5 for £1. And then I've got a second one and I'll show you. So picked up this one. This one here, I'm pretty sure this is on Blu-ray, but I don't have it. And I've seen this movie, a John Hughes film, is Something Kind of Wonderful. It's a traditional boy is after the girl, Leah Thompson. I forgot what his name is. How can I forget his name? Eric Stoltz. And this is where the movie they'd done before Back to the Future. And Eric and Leah Thompson went on to start in Back to the Future, but as everybody probably knows, Eric Stoltz got fired. And those two, he's after her, but his best friend, Tomboy, is trying to help her get her there, but he really wants her for herself. And it ends up, well, you can watch it and see how it ends up. So Something Kind of Wonderful. And again, for 20p, I don't have this in my collection. I checked the disc, perfectly good on DVD. And even a wee booklet, so picked that one up too. The next one I added was, I think I've seen this one, but it's Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. Still got the $5.99 label and exclusive HMV slipcover on it. And again, I've never seen this film. 122-minute runtime. Well, have I seen it? I probably have seen it on TV. But you know what? My memory's not so great. But the disc is in perfect shape. So I thought, out of the 5, those are the 2 that I really, really wanted in that time that I seen those 5 for £5. So I picked up those 2. And I thought, I need to add another 3. Because you want to get your value for your pound, don't you? So I picked up Kingpin as well with Bill Murray and it's not Matthew McConaughey, it's Woody Harrelson. Keep getting the 2 mixed up sometimes. And Vanessa Angel. And I have this, but I'm pretty sure my disc is pretty scratched. And this one was in absolutely great shape. So I picked up Kingpin as well. Kingpin as well. And this one, I have seen this version of Great Expectations and I thought it was pretty good. It's Ethan Hawke, Gwyneth Paltrow, Anne Bancroft and Robert De Niro. So I thought, you know what, again, why not buy it? I can't remember if I checked this one as well. I didn't, but it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And again, you can't go wrong for £5 for a pound, can you? And I was really starting to struggle then because there wasn't many in the basket. And then I came across this one and I thought, Casper Van Dien, the guy from Starship Troopers, and Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters in Shark Attack. Obviously some kind of B movie. And I thought, you know what? Why not take it? I'm sure it's terrible, but there you go. And again, this is pretty good shape. So those are the £5 for a pound I got there. So a day later, I'm walking in there and I'm looking in the basket and I'm spotting Blu-rays in the £5 for a pound. Okay, let's see what we've got. And there was just 3 Blu-rays in there. Well, there was 4. There was Hunger Games as well, but I didn't want that one. And they had Inside Out, which is a great Disney movie. My kids really enjoy it, with the exclusive new Disney slip on it for 20p. So I do own Inside Out on Blu-ray, but for 20p I'm going to take the slipcover, and it looks great. And I'll donate this one or trade it in, the other one or trade it in. But it's all about feelings inside you. So for 20p I thought I'd take that. Then I do not own this one. Another classic Disney slip. It's different from the other one. It's not the new range, but it is Beauty and the Beast. My sisters used to watch this all the time along with The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid first, then this. More my little sister that watched this, I think, quite a lot. And again, for 20p, add Beauty and the Beast to the collection, because I don't have it. And the other Blu-ray that was in there was Lady Gaga, the Monster Ball tour at Madison Square Garden. And I was like, I don't want this. Really, I don't want it. But I scanned it, trades in for a £5. So that will probably be going to CEX as well. I think, I'll say that I heard my son singing some songs from this again the other day. So yeah, again, this will probably going to be going to CX. Then again, I think I own this one, but I find it funny and rewatchable, and that's what women want with Mel Gibson and Helen Hunt, where Mel Gibson has an electrical accident and he can hear the thoughts of women, and he tries to use it to his advantage as a sales market executive who's missed out on promotion to a woman, tries to steal her ideas, but then he realises he's doing stuff wrong and tries to fix it. And again, perfect condition disc. And the last one in the £5 for a pound was really, really good to find, and I've never seen it. It's J.K. Rowling's Magic Beyond Words, an intriguing and uplifting movie about how J.K. Rowling, grown up in Edinburgh where I live, wrote Harry Potter. So I'm really interested to watch this one as well. I didn't even know this existed, from 2011. So again, not too bad. So, from not having any pickups and not having much money, I've managed to pick up, what's that? So 2, 3, 4, 7 Blu-rays and 8 DVDs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Blu-rays and 8 DVDs, I think. Yeah. So that is pretty good. I'll probably trade in those two, get some vouchers, and I'll try and keep them for when something nice comes in that I want to add to the collection, because the collection growing is going to be very limited, I think, at the moment, just because, you know, finances. But there you go. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.